Hey Michelle, Gio here from Broken Arrow SEO, a division of Scene Enhanced Marketing LLC. Hope you're having a great day. Do apologize for the delay on this. Meant to get this sent over to you yesterday, but it got kind of crazy. And unfortunately, we got cut off there on the phone, but it was still really nice to chat with you and catch up some. And glad to hear that things are going great on your end. So we'll jump right in, Michelle. Today we're going to be just going over 3 easy ways to beat your competition online. Those 3 things are content, backlinking, and citations. So with content, we recommend 1,500 to 2,000 words minimum on the homepage of any website that we build out. So just got yours pulled up here. Overall, pretty good site. Definitely short on the content, but I still do like the layout. You've got some testimonials here going on, imagery of you and your husband, social media linkage. So overall, pretty good homepage. The reason we suggest that amount of content for any website we build out is because Google crawls these websites, Michelle, and they look for buyer intent keyword phrases. So realtors Kelowna, best real estate agents Kelowna, best properties for sale Okanagan. You get the idea, right? So we want to embed the content, the proper content with those keyword phrases throughout the homepage of the website, so that when Google crawls these, it sees that you're relevant, it sees that you're legitimate, and it starts pointing potential customers in your direction who are searching you on Google. Hope that makes sense. So the next thing I want to talk to you about, Michelle, is backlinks. It's important to remember that not all backlinks are created equal. So what does that mean? Well, a backlink is just another website or domain that provides power and influence back to your website. And the reason we say that not all are created equal is because the best backlinks to go after are the ones that are specific to your industry or have to do with your industry. So for the real estate market, we're talking things like, realtor directories, or even, home improvement companies, stuff that has to do with home buying, homes in general, and real estate. You're going to have a much better time gaining that power and influence from those type of backlinks than, say, the local pizza parlor in Kelowna or a Macy's department store. I hope that makes sense. So a third-party tool we use to measure backlinks, referring domains, keywords, traffic, it's called Ahrefs. And I've got your analytics pulled up here, teamcarmichael.com. And as you can see, not a ton going on from what I can see here. I'll pull up your keywords briefly, and just to show you, as far as first page goes, as you can see position here, you're just ranking for your husband's name and point to Homes Kelowna on the first page. And as you can see here, this is all 3rd, 4th, 5th, and beyond page of Google for decently relevant keyword searches in your area. Point being, no one is visiting your website through these searches because you're just not coming up on any of the first few pages, let alone the first page. Now, comparatively speaking, I'm sure you've heard of this lady, Jane Hoffman. We'll just pull up her site quick. She's tops for local organic rankings kind of across the board. So a lot going on here with her. Wow, that's a nice property. I pulled up her analytics as well, just so you can see the difference. I mean, she's absolutely killing it. Like 8,000 keyword rankings, and we'll just kind of click on that. Boom. I mean, first page across the board for some mega volume searches, as you can see. Kelowna homes for sale, Kelowna houses for sale, Kelowna real estate. Like, she is just hitting it out of the park here through her online presence, bringing on tons and tons of new business with that. So back to the backlinking, just to kind of show you a strategy that we use with our clients, is we just tell them go after the same domains and backlinks as the competition. So we'll do one together for Jane's here. And remember, I said we want it to be industry specific, right? So we want it to have to do with real estate or home buying. We'll kind of just scroll down the list here, see what's available. Realtor.ca is an easy one. Obviously has to do with your industry. Tons of information on home buying, directory for realtors. So what Jane has done is she has embedded her website address, domain, somewhere into realtors.ca here. And what realtor.ca is doing is providing that power and influence we discussed earlier back to Jane's site, which is right here. And so over time, all those influential backlinks are allowing her to rank right at the top organically for just a very, very common realtors Kelowna high volume search. So I hope that all made sense, Michelle. So the next thing I want to briefly talk to you about is citations. Citations are also very important. Now, the backlinking we just discussed is specific to organic ranking. So right here, okay, you're always going to get a top 10 list or top 50 list of realtors or of the service or product searched on Google organically. Those are always going to come up. And Jane was the first, local company that came up, and that all has to do with backlinking and content. This top three here, this Google My Business or local map pack rankings, the top three as we call it, super, super important to be in this spot, right? If you're like me, I don't typically navigate past here. Why would I? All of my information is here. I can tap into reviews, linkage to the website, even see where they are locally, right, through the map pack. Now, this top three is based entirely on citations. Citation, Michelle, is merely a directory online where you can go in, register your company name, address, phone number. So places like Yelp, Facebook, White Pages, Yellow Pages, just to name a few. Now, same strategy as the backlinking. We tell our clients come in, get those same citations as the competition here, and see how it's different, right? It's not always different, but in this case it is. Coldwell's hitting, Vantage West Realty. They're actually popping tops in the map pack rankings, whereas Jane's coming up tops for organic. So again, if you're like me, I don't typically need to navigate past here, but we use that same strategy as the backlinking. And not only do you go after the same citations as the competition, you develop a space cushion after. So you go after dozens and dozens more. So by the time they realize that you've surpassed them here in the top three, they're not going to be able to catch up because you're just going to be continually adding on more and more citations and taking on all that new business. So the last thing I wanted to talk to you about, Michelle, sorry about that, Michelle. The last thing I wanted to talk to you about was the social media element. And I understand you have someone already doing the SEO, but I just wanted to show you that value that I could potentially bring you now or in the distant future. But social media wise, potentially you could use some help there. Again, I'm assuming you created this yourself. This business page looks pretty solid. Little concerned about the low following count here. We want that to be in the thousands, right? We want thousands and thousands of people following your page, engaging, finding out what you're offering, basically separating yourselves from all the other real estate Facebook pages out there. So again, I do like what you're doing though with imagery and stuff, and testimonials are always huge. I'm such an advocate for testimonials on web pages and social media, so great job there. But as you can see, you're getting 1 to 2 likes sort of tops on any of these postings, minimal to no commentary. I just wanted to show you for comparative measures a client I help here in Rostern. Awesome little restaurant and drive-through establishment, Boxies. So as you can see, I run this page for them. So tons of imagery. We really shoot for those engagements. So many angles. You can take the sports angle into account. It's a little easier with food, but we really promote his products. Commentary on most of these posts, as you can see. Shares going on. So again, just a little bit of a different angle. Custom videos. This is what's available out there. The angles are endless as far as ways you can promote your business through Facebook. Now, we briefly discussed the paid ad service, which I think could really benefit you guys to get some leads into your inbox, some qualified leads that are either ready to buy or interested in buying. And so I'll just show you from one of my other clients that I run ads for, a plumbing company, and again, I won't get into the nitty gritty of it all necessarily, but just wanted to show you one of the more recent ads we ran for him. It's for a water filtration system that he does installs for, and you may think, oh wow, Gio, you got one lead and it cost you $28, but this was an ad we ran for 4 days. My client was able to convert this lead. You can only imagine the cost of a high-end water filtration install in your home, so he was very, very pleased that I was able to bring him this lead just through a basic sponsored ad that we ran for him on Facebook. And here it is, just a little bit of content, some imagery. I can just kind of show you a little bit more detail how we did it. Surrounding the drinking water angle, as you can see, just some sort of funny imagery, and then good ad copy, good content. We want to interrupt people's scrolls so that they stop on us and click on the link and fill out that lead form. That's the entire goal. So just to recap, Michelle, 3 things we went over today, or 4 things rather, were content, backlinking, citations, and social media. If you do want, this is 100% free information, by the way, so if you do want your screenshot of your analytics here, I'd be more than happy to email that over to you. But if you would like some help with this, I'd be more than happy to chat further. You can also check out our website, www.brokenarrowseo.com. You have my number already. Like I said, I'd be more than happy to chat with you on this, help you and your husband out any way you can. I know you already have a really good thing going on. But I do think there's really endless opportunity to help get you more business through your online presence. So thank you again, Michelle, for taking the time to watch this. Really nice to catch up with you. I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care.